Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. It's Friday book haul time. I worked this morning and it was very wet and windy, so I got a bit wet doing the recycling, but I did manage to bring home a big pile of books today. So yes, I'll go through them. Otherwise I have been busy. After work I came home and cooked meatloaf for the dog, myself, and half of it I sent home with my son so that I know he's eating something decent for a change. So I spent the afternoon with him, which was really cool. Been resting a bit with giving the dog a cuddle, and I thought I'll get the book haul done now, so I might have time to do a crafty video later. See how I go. So they were chucking out heaps of these, like the gardening books and magazine type things. So I thought I'd grab them, do a quick flick through and grab whatever pages take my eye. That one's not too great, but there's probably one or two things. Making beautiful gardens. Some nice pictures of some camellias. They're nice. So yes, I'll go through and pick out all the nice pictures. Landscape features. I'll do a quick flick through these. I did get a few. That's nice to make an envelope or something. I always get good ideas for what sort of plants that I want in my backyard as well. So sticky note by the looks of it. Happier house plants. I always kill all my house plants. That one looks quite old, doesn't it? Some of those pictures are alright. I think it's had a bit of water damage or something, but I'll be able to use some of those for tags. I reckon they're quite nice. How to grow bulbs. It's another one that looks quite old. I like the little black and white pictures, so I make good little tags, and there's some nice bigger ones. Irises. So it looks like it's got a mix of the colours and the black and whites. It looks like it's 70s or something, this one. Yep, 73 that one is. Sunset house plants. They're alright too for tags. Lots of little pictures, which is good. There's more. New idea. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, so some of them will be great for journaling cards and envelopes and stuff. Oh look, they've used their garden tag things as bookmarks by the looks. Might be able to clean them up and use them in a journal as well. You know what you're going to find. Beautiful flowers. Bit glossy, but that's alright. Look at that beautiful photo. Kangaroo paw. Growing irises. Like these little ones. Would be nice for something. Lots of information. Growing vegetables. Another one from the 70s or something. Good for a retro gardening journal. Let's see how old it is. It is, I should say on this page, 78. Decorating with indoor plants. I haven't had a look at these, so I'm not sure what's in them. It's very retro. All the browns. Camellias, azaleas and rhododendrons. A few colour pictures there too. So I like fussy cutting this sort of thing because it's quite clear. You can see the margins to be able to cut around and use them to make some journaling cards. Oh, and there's even more. A fragrant garden, that one looks interesting. Nice pictures in that one too. So yeah, a lot more magazines. I've already got 2 boxes chock-block full out here that I'm trying to get down. I'm just going through and sorting out what I want to make envelopes with, what I want to fussy cut and all of that, and putting them in bags, and so I've got less bulk around the place. Successful gardening. Oh, that's got heaps of beautiful pictures, that one. And another gardening one. Get them out the way and get on with it. Alright, there was a 1986 South Australian Almanac. Of course, I live in South Australia, so but it has a lot of your weather charts and stuff, which I thought might be quite cool, tea-dyed, and to back journaling cards with, collaging. Discovering antique prints. Now, how old was this one? 82. I think it had a whole lot of pictures in it, which I quite liked. So I like that duck. Everyone, a witness the Stuart age. I wasn't sure what this one was about. It is 75. And again, I think it just had some of your vintage pictures. And they're quite cool. Look like cards or something. Hasn't got a lot. But they're quite interesting. What is in there? These ones are really nice. Now this, I like the look of the cover of this. It looked really old. Old Rooms for New Living. It's a bit battered. I love that page even. It's 53, and it is just lots of old rooms, but I love the colour of them. It's such an old book. You won't see any microwaves in the kitchens in this one. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, this is Goldie. I think it's about an artist named Goldie. So it would be all of his artworks. Some of them I thought quite interesting to go through and have a look at. Some of them were vintage style. It's hard to see like books with artists' works going in the rubbish, you know, when the pictures are still so good, but it is falling to bits, so it couldn't be resold, so I'll go through that one. There were these 2 Miller's Antique Price Guides. There were a whole lot of antique books that came in. A lot of them I didn't grab though because they were just glasses and boring stuff, but this page is pretty cool. Lots of tables and all your furniture. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do with it, but I do even like the ads. I probably like the ads better than the antiques, but I don't mind the plates and things like that. And this one, very similar. They'd be alright just cut out and folded up and put into journals. It's extra pages. And then there was another art one, Rembrandt paintings, complete edition. So I think they're all black and white, are they? Yeah, they are, but some of them are really cool too. So see what I can do with some of them. They're nice. So How old was that one? It is 71 by the looks, that one. Alright, now I've got another pile here. Now this one, I can't remember what it was called, but the cover had mould on it, so I took the cover off and saw that the pages were in pretty good nick. And lots of beautiful pictures in this one too. Colour and some black and whites. So have a good look through that one. I don't know if it says how old. No, I think I've ripped that page off. And there's this Davis Dainty Dishes. Looks like a late 60s, 70s recipe book. See if I can find the date. Revised, reprinted, 1950, around 1954 by the looks. Someone stuck a recipe in there. I found an interesting recipe in here before. Something about some mould dish. Oh, that's it. Tea time mould, but then I realised it was spelt like with the U, so that made sense. But I thought, tea time mould? Who wants to eat that? But yeah, very retro, this. So that'll be cool. Capability Brown, whatever that is. Not sure if this one had much in it. Some old pictures. Oh yeah, that one's pretty cool. There are a whole lot of these different little, I don't know if they're old English books. Pressed flint glass. Oh yeah, so that's got some adverts and that in it as well. That'll be alright. Quite like that one. Yeah, definitely like the ads in that. So that is, does it say? It was gifted in 93. I don't think that's when it was printed though. Copyright 86. Yeah, right. Thought it would have been earlier than that. That's alright. This is Morchline Ware. Morchline Ware? I think that's how you say it. Again, just some nice vintage pictures. They must have been clearing out the art section or something. Okay, this one is Staffordshire. I'm sure everyone's heard of that. So all your figurines. Not sure what I'll use them for either, but they might be pretty cool fussy cut and used. My glue book, make some tags. King Henry the 8th, I think that is. So again, beautiful vintage pictures. Then we've got one on Warwick Castle. I think I turned it open and saw those pictures and thought, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Some altered cards or something. They look really nice. Not sure what else it has in it. A few nice castle pictures. The Science Museum. Look at those. I don't know, it looks like a little camera. Or little, it's not really little for a camera, is it? A telephone. They're pretty cool. the Natural History Museum. Like the moth one. I think there's a few more butterfly ones in here as well. Some fish. Some extra ephemera. And these big magazines, I have no idea what these are either. But I thought they're worth a look through for the glue book, and just any, I can turn the pages so you can see any of it. Very colourful and different. So I might be able to do something with backgrounds, with that sort of thing. I like the colour of these pages too. Got all sorts of stuff in them, so I'll go through, see what I think I might be able to use. This one, R stands for righteous, baseline. Public opinion in America. So they're American by the looks. But yeah, I've got some interesting bits and pieces and artwork in there. Oh, they're very big, are they? But I like getting things that are like different styles. It stretches your imagination, and I like that. It's another one. That's pretty cool, some of those. Oh, and then I'll get into all the kiddies books. Now, I've got Black Beauty. It has some alright horse pictures. There's a couple in here like that. I just love that. So I'll be able to use some of those. See how old that one is. Don't know. Roman numerals. And then there were a whole heap of golden books. They're not the best ones, you know. We're all in the bin for a reason. Not in very good nick, but I can't see them go in the rubbish, so I grab them. Don't know how many of them I'll keep, but if I end up getting rid of, I will be getting rid of a whole lot of golden books sometime. When I do, I'll of course see if there are people that I can send some to. But there's Pinocchio and the Whale, which is 62. Animal Dictionary. I love the animal ones. They're my favourites, really. And that one is 63. Should do a flip through of them for you. Oh yeah, I love this. Except for the scribbling. They're always scribbled on. Still, lots of good pictures in that one still. The New Puppy, which is 61. That'll be a keeper too. I love animals, like I said, and dogs especially. Just so cute. The Little Red Caboose. $72. National Velvet. There's a few movies about National Velvet. Horsey one. That is 61. Donald Duck Private Eye. 61 again. Mickey Mouse's Picnic. 67. I'm not really a fan of the like Disney Mickey Mouse sort of stuff, so I'll probably bundle them up sometime. Where is the Pokey Little Puppy? I don't remember that one, so I'm going to have like the set of pokey little puppy ones by the time I've finished. That's 62. Pictures are still in pretty good nick. And this one. 7 Little Postmen. I think this is my second copy of this one. 52. Make Way for the Roadway. 62. Sleeping Beauty and the Good Fairies. 60. Just brings back so many memories. She looks familiar. Woody Woodpecker. 62. Someone's been drawing on him as well. Counting Rhymes. This looks like a beauty. 60. The kids are gorgeous in that one. Helicopters. Cover's not very good. It's been ripped. That's 60 again. The 3 Billy Goats Gruff and the Wolf and the Kids. Oops, there's the cover. So it's missing the page that tells you. I'd say that would be around 60s as well. And Bambi. Which is, if I can open it up. No, it's not 28, 40. Might be 48. That's the last copyright date on here. Yeah, well, it seems pretty old. It's so beaten up, so that would make sense. Yeah. There was this dog book. I just love the pictures of the dogs. That one's a bit big to do much with, but there was this, the Rainbow Curtain. Now, I saw penguins and I thought, well, some people really like penguins, so I grabbed it. But it does have some cool pictures, like the cat. I love the little illustrated mice and that. This is 1988, around then. More penguins and dolphins and stuff. So yeah, just really like some of the illustrations. So I'll see what I can grab out of that. There's an owl up there with the bat. And then there were all these big books, and a couple of these are big golden books, which I haven't found any of these before. So I've got the Happy Rabbit. And look at the border on it. Gorgeous. I don't know if it has, yeah, 63 this is. But gorgeous pictures. You can fussy cut bits and pieces out of it. But these flowers are quite nice. And the Little Red Caboose, which I think I just showed one of those, the little version. So that one's 53. So yes, they're quite old. And Curly the Pig, another big golden book. Beautiful pictures again. That is 64. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I love that one. And then there were a whole lot more, but they don't say they're golden books, but there was more rabbit stories. And again, look at the start page. This gorgeous pictures. It is 82 by the looks. It's a lot newer. I have a lot of fun with these though. Little ballerina. Which is, I don't know, because it's Roman numerals. Very sweet. My book of the Three Little Pigs. Not sure how old that one is. I don't think it says. I might be missing a page. I'm not sure what I'll do with that one. I just grabbed them all as usual and thought I'll have a better look when I get home, because I don't really have time to stand there and have a close look, especially not when it's windy and you're getting rained on and stuff. So number 9, the little fire engine. Not too much in that one, but there's little bluebirds there that can be cut out. My book of the Ugly Duckling. Didn't realise I got so many. Oh, this is gorgeous. Doesn't have the date. Unless it's there, it is 1960. I'm buying more bookcases next week. I think I'm going to need them. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I swear I never had this many kids' books when I was a kid. I probably didn't read kids' books when I was a kid. And my book is Cinderella. Stunning pictures in some of these. I love the little bits. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera because they're so big. These little bits are really cute. Alright, and then after that, I still went and bought some books. So my purchases for the day was this, Life on the Home Front. It's a Reader's Digest. I've got those big chronicle books, but I still can't help buying things like it when I see them. So lots of little facts and adverts and pictures from the past. There's Rhett Butler and Scarlett O'Hara, or are you going with the Wind fans? I think they're fascinating to look through too. And this one I saw in the shop, would you believe, probably about 5 months ago, and just look at that cover. It's almost like, I don't think it's leather. It could be leather though. Embossed leather look. It is absolutely stunning. 5 months ago, $5, no one's bought it, which I just can't believe. And I've seen it time and time again, and I really wanted it, but then I wasn't going to like gut it and rip it up and that, because someone, I thought it would just get snatched up, but it just hasn't been. So I thought, that's it. I'm going to grab it because I love that cover, and the pictures on the inside are pretty amazing too. Sad to say, I probably will gut it and use the cover for something else, but I'll be keeping the pictures as well to do something with, because they are lovely. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't think the back's not embossed. Might not be leather, it's hard to tell. Probably vinyl, but yeah, it is beautiful. And then I grabbed this complete book of the horse. So there's lots of vintage horse pictures and horse racing. All the facts about it, but at the front it's got your nice pictures like this. That'd be awesome to cut out. And then my score of the day. It's another big book. Birds of Prey of the World, and would you believe it was only $4? I thought it would be a lot more than that. Take the receipt out. I had to have this one. Let's see if I can find that date on it. Must be here somewhere. Blah blah blah. 1989 it is. But oh my goodness, the pictures in this, and there's heaps of them. When I get to them. Yeah, can you see them? Yes. Right up my alley, they are. I will be making a bird of prey book for my journal for myself sometime, and with this, I think I'll be able to make a few of them, which would be great. So I even think that Indian cover I showed you would be lovely for an hour, a bird of prey book. So I might do something like that with it. Isn't that stunning though? Some of the bigger pictures I might even put on the wall. So yes, that was a pretty productive day. So I'm going to go and have some dinner, have a bit of a rest, do some cleaning, and hopefully get back on and do some crafting after. So I hope you're all able to get some crafting done too. And have a great day, guys. See you later.